All right. Welcome to the Baubak podcast. I'm Baubak Bader. This is my co-host and friend who is already laughing at me, not with me, Kyle Scanlon. It is episode 10. It's unbelievable that we've made it this far and we haven't been banned.
We'd like to thank Chris's credit card. And that's it, basically.
And Kyle's artwork is falling. I don't think it's worth anything.
Apart. Austin's trying to get some camera time.
I'd like to actually thank Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Business, and JP Morgan for the line of credit that they've given us for this podcast. Yeah. We have 2 more producers in the back, so now we are at 5 producers and almost 11 downloads a week.
If this podcast doesn't work out, we have enough for a basketball team. I'm excited.
Yes. Yeah, we're thinking about expanding our space. You can't see the full space, but we are in 20-foot ceilings and about 6,000 square feet. We are in talks right now to double it. My banker at Chase is going to get back to us, but I think we have a possibility.
Now's the time to buy.
I think it's buy low, sell high.
Interest rates are high and prices are high, so it's like now's the time to get in.
Dude, you've been reading books.
Oh, I've been doing Audible at least.
It's been a week since I've seen you.
I know. You've turned a year older.
I've turned a year older. I don't really.
Do you want to share your age with people?
I don't. I definitely don't. I would like to say that it's a new decade. It's a new it's a new decade, and being 50 has been interesting. I would say I look pretty good for 50, so I'm happy to turn that age. I had a great week. I hung out with my family. I went to a Cubs box with all my family, all my cousins. Kyle wasn't able to come because he was busy walking his dog or some other bullshit excuse that he didn't want to be with my family.
Some of us have to work.
This is work.
They can't just hang out with your family all the time.
This is work. This is what pays our bills.
This is not paid for anything. I think if anything.
It was good. I mean, it's going to continue. I plan on celebrating the entire month.
Yeah. Were you good did you eat good, or did you did you watch me eat all those chicken nuggets and you're like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself today?
I had Persian food in my fridge on Tuesday night after I did my show, but it wasn't just like one dish. There was 4, and they were all eaten. So
what does that mean exactly? Persian food?
It's like kebabs, white rice. I'll bring it in sometime. We can have it.
Yeah, let's
different
try it.
Stews, dolmes, which are like grape leaves stuffed with rice and different.
I don't really eat a lot of leaves.
You were born in leaves, dude.
That's the sound of leaves.
For someone who's such an outdoorsman, you're very white when it comes to food.
Yeah.
How do you feel after the chicken nuggets? And how many days did it take?
I felt really bad. I was telling these guys I didn't eat for like 26 hours.
Shut up.
So
you had to fast because you felt so sick.
Yeah, I did not feel. I felt fine until because then I had to drive like an hour and a half away and then drive back, and I really felt like I was just like, people were like, how you feeling? And I was like, I mean, like, I ate 50 chicken nuggets.
Yeah, what was that show? How was the show? Like, what was that like
fun.
when you had the nuggets? I would never be able to. I can't even really eat that much before shows. I don't know how you did that.
Well, I'm entertainer, born entertainer.
It's just God saying they hate this set. They hate everything.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
I'm in hell.
Did I have to still do that?
I cannot stand these guys.
That gave me PTSD.
All right, it's time for a sponsor.
Yeah, let's do a sponsor.
Kyle, you do the sponsor.
Okay, so here's our sponsor for today. Oh, it's both of us. Okay.
Also, I want to let everyone know that I was dropped from my acting agency.
That's good.
They can't see talent.
Yeah.
And
let's shout them out. What's their name?
I can't do that.
Okay,
I can't do
all right.
that. William Morris Endeavor. But so I would like to say that we're going to make it on our own without them.
Yeah. We won't. But it's fun to pretend like it.
So we're reading these. Like, this is like a cold reading. Okay, so now they're going to see our skills.
Okay. I'm not great at reading, but let's do this. Yeah. All right, you ready? Oh yeah, it's. Do you want to read this part that says
sponsored ad read?
There, thank you. Hey, Baubak.
What's up, co-host Kyle?
Can I tell you a pet peeve of mine?
I don't know what that means, but sure.
It means something that really annoys me. And what annoys me is when I'm in the restroom going number 2. And the toilet paper is so cheap and thin that it accidentally, my fingers break through while I'm wiping and I accidentally get poop on my finger.
Kyle, that just happened to me before we started. I was fingering my butt on my own, and I hate it when the toilet paper is so thin. But what you can actually do is take your fingers, put them in your nose, sniff it, and then touch your butthole.
Luckily, Charmin Ultra Strong is a nice thing that you can touch your ass with.
The toilet paper with bears on them?
That's right. Charmin can be found in any retail store nationwide with affordable prices for high-quality toilet paper to finger your asshole with.
Holla Jews!
Every piece of Charmin Ultra Strong toilet paper is 2-layered. That means on one side it says, use this again when you're done. Bye-bye to scrapping your fingernail. Ew. Oh.
We need new writers. This is
I
bad.
don't like this copy. Oh, man. Bye-bye to scraping your fingernail on your rectum. I don't know why, but the word rectum really bothers me.
Just read the ad.
And then accidentally rubbing your eyes before. Yes, let's make sure that our Charmin Ultra gets our money.
I'm going to go get some right now. I've never been more excited to finger my own ass. Hopefully I can figure out how to do it.
You should never accidentally tickle your own prostate. You should. Find your boundaries.
Thank you, Charmin.
Yeah, thank you. That's what that family of bears did. Thank you.
Okay. After you ate the chicken nuggets,
Yeah.
took you 26 hours to feel better. Did you eat anything junk food in that level the last 5 days?
No, it's kind of like I feel like if you're like a drug addict and you get like a little bit of fentanyl and you're like, this is my rock bottom. And then you're like, so you're like just eating salads and being healthy.
Yeah, except when you're a drug addict and you get a little bit of fentanyl, you're dead.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Well, those chicken nuggets probably have fentanyl in them. That's what they felt like.
So you've been just eating clean all week then?
No, none at all. But I had a cheeseburger yesterday.
Double?
Double, yeah, a little guy.
From where?
Ludlow Liquors. It's pretty good. Good cheeseburger. 9 out of 10.
I went to, my friends took me to a steakhouse last night, and I ordered every seafood thing there is on the menu.
Why seafood?
Because I love shellfish.
Oh.
Because I don't have a shellfish allergy. I'm not a pussy.
I feel like one of you would have a shellfish allergy.
You think so?
I think it's time for the news.
Yeah. I told you they were in a little fucking attitude when I got here.
These bitches.
I was trying
It's
to-
time
No.
for the news with Baubak and Kyle. Here's your hosts, Baubak and Kyle.
Thank you. What a beautiful voice. Police will paint your catalytic converter hot pink and mark it CPD to deter thieves as part of a pilot program.
What city is this? Oh my God!
This is our city. This is in the neighborhood I live in.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
We are. Like, what the fuck is this? Are we gonna do Halloween? And you just dress up as a policeman, and they just do it for the rest of the year to deter criminals?
Yeah. It's hot pink, so why would that will deter criminals. Have you ever got your catalytic converter cut out of your car?
No.
It happened to me one time. It was the only time I ever drove my girlfriend's car to work. My girlfriend at the time's car to work. I was just like running late, and I was like, "Can I please drive your car?" And she's like, "Sure, just don't let anything happen to it." And then I started it up, and it just sounded like it was a jet. And I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then what happened?
Well, they sold it to the scrapyard next door.
No, what happened to her?
She left.
She left you?
yeah.
Is she married now?
No, I don't think so.
Should we call her?
Definitely not. Wait, I can hear an echo now.
It's all right.
Turn that back on.
We need a fourth sound guy, and we'll fix this.
I don't know why you need to get cops involved to spray paint your catalytic converter.
There aren't enough police. There are no police. The same police officer that I see in one part of the city, I see 3 miles away in the other part of the city. That's not good.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like, if you had a gym teacher, and then he was your math teacher, and then when you went to high school, he was teaching also chemistry, it'd be one teacher.
I will
for
say those
10,000
guys,
people.
those guys had the easiest classes. If you had like a football coach that like had like a social studies class, he was like, yeah, I'm taking that class.
Oh, like having the gym.
I'm gonna take history from a guy that can't read. Like that'll be great. I'll get an A. That's gonna be. I'm way into that.
We have a fun fact here.
Yeah, fun fact. Go for it.
Cadillac converter theft is on the rise nationwide. State Farm paid out $21 million for stolen Cadillac converters in the first 6 months of 2021, compared to $33 million in all of 2020.
Okay, I thought it was just the people of Chicago that were being affected. I didn't realize that State Farm was losing money. Guys, can we get a little sad music for State Farm? Now that there's a victim, I do feel bad.
Fuck!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, fine. Illinois is ranked 5th for the highest number of claims. And really, that's just Chicago. That's not happening anywhere else. Because if you do that in Southern Illinois, you will get a gun to your head.
Nobody gets carjacked or anything there?
No. People have guns. No one fucks with each other.
So you're on record saying that places with guns is better than places without guns.
I don't want to go on that record, but I will say a lot of people leave their doors unlocked because they're not too scared.
I'm going to get a gun.
You should.
I don't have guns because I'm afraid that I'll come home and try to eat it when I'm drunk.
Just don't cover it in marinara sauce, and I think you'll be fine.
All right, guys, show us the next article.
Yeah. Wait, do you have a car?
No, I don't know how to drive.
Oh, you don't know how to drive? I thought.
Well, I know how to drive.
If you ever get married, you'll just be a 0-car household.
I
then.
think at this far in my life, do you think I'll ever get married?
You guys get it?
I mean, we've already reached.
Because the girls he would marry wouldn't be able to drive.
Oh, you think I'm into kids? I'm not. But if you're saying high school girls.
Yeah.
But if they're 17 and they're about to turn.
Don't do this argument.
In 4 years, what age would they be?
21.
Okay, so if you would have bought Facebook stock when it was $9,
yeah,
and you hold it, you don't touch it.
That's not how 17-year-olds work. That's not. No, you're gonna get it. We're gonna get a ding from YouTube on
Fuck
this.
You're a pervert.
Now this is an article of what should go down.
Yeah.
Texas woman allegedly killed boyfriend by setting him on fire at the gas station.
Yeah. Dude,
Can I get some creativity points for this lady?
Well, what's really funny is she only spent 50 cents on gas too. Like she didn't even spend.
You can. That means you just sniff the gas.
Yeah.
Like you can't just spend 50
She bought 50 cents worth of gas, and then he's in the car. She dumps it on him and then lights him on fire. And he just starts running away.
Was there a domestic dispute about something, or she had just planned to kill him?
No, they just couldn't pick a song. Yeah. No, of course there was a domestic dispute.
Oh, yeah, domestic violence at a residence. A woman identified as Doyle's sister.
Yeah, I think she was beating the fuck out of him and then lit him on fire.
What a way to go.
Yeah. This one's great. Multiple calls were placed to a local 911 operator alerting the authorities to a man described as being, quote, on fire. I think that's great. That's why they included that. I have no idea. He went all over though. He didn't do stop, drop, and roll. Do you remember stop, drop, and roll?
Yeah, and I never had to try it, thank God.
Yeah.
But I remember it.
He did the opposite. He did run, 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 die, and it was it was bad. He went into the gas station. They said they could see his skin melted. Is that too much?
Yeah, this is like a Freddy Krueger movie.
Yeah. That felt like too much as soon as I said it. As soon as I said it, I was like, ee.
Well, I'm just impressed of how easily he was lit on fire with just 50 cents of gas. This lady could teach classes on how to light things on fire at a low budget.
Yeah, that's true. You only have 50 cents, but you want to commit a murder?
Do you think she's going to go to jail?
Yeah. She's she's charged for murder 1, I think.
So
but it was just she didn't get...
Not in Illinois, though, because she would be off already.
Yeah. Did you see that other girl that killed her boyfriend, the OnlyFans girl? They killed
No.
her boyfriend?
What
There was an
happened?
OnlyFans girl that stabbed her boyfriend to death this week, too. It's the week to kill your boyfriend if you're interested.
And people complain about women's rights.
Yeah.
Like
they're just as good at killing as we are.
Like they're doing great at just killing people, lighting people on fire.
Yeah. What did she do? She stabbed him, I think.
Courtney Clenny, 26, was charged. Do we have any pictures of her?
She got 2nd-degree murder. That's it. Damn. If she was a man, she would be like
Is
life
that her?
in jail.
I would pay for it.
You would with your life? I saw a video of them in an elevator together, and she was just beating the fuck out of him in an elevator, and it really made me miss a specific ex of mine.
Stabbing him to death.
I was like, damn, I wonder what she's up to. Arrested? What are you taken back? What are you doing? We're on a fucking podcast right now.
No, I just can't believe it. Like, I've never seen a hot girl murderer before.
What? Have you never watched like any true crime stuff?
Yeah, but those aren't true.
Might be the only thing they are. All right, go to this next one. Men with small dogs seen as more attractive to women, study claims. No.
All right.
Wait,
next
is your
story.
dog big or small?
My dog's big. He's like 60 pounds.
The small dog is like an accessory.
Yeah.
I like the idea of the small dog, and well, I need a hypoallergenic dog if I were to get a dog.
Yeah.
That's actually one of the only reasons. I hate this kid. That's actually one of the only reasons I don't have a dog, because
Yeah.
I'd be feeling emasculated because I'd have such like a little dog. But if girls like it,
That's your penis.
I would get it.
Yeah? You would do it just for girls?
Do you know how many things in my life I've done just for girls?
That's a very good point. I don't know. I feel like it's more like they said it's because you come off not threatening with like a small dog.
Yeah, but some small dogs are like a fucking terror.
I was gonna say that's what I always think is like the
Those
dogs.
like screaming rat dogs, they're
Dude,
horrible.
the dogs that like will bark their fucking heads off like whenever I'm walking with my dog are always like teeny tiny dogs, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's see what my 60-pound pit bull can do with your little dog.
I keep forgetting you have such a large dog.
He's a good boy.
Women are more attracted to men with small dogs, as this makes them seem less intimidating, less threatening, and more horny. The team studied data from almost 300 female college students who were all shown pictures of a man with his small dog and his
These
big
girls
penis.
are a little old for you, anyways. I wouldn't worry about it. They're college? Nah.
Guys, that's enough, all right? I'm not a pedophile.
I like that you pretend like you don't know the
wait,
word
Nick, what am I?
because you're like, maybe
No.
then they'll think I'm innocent.
No, Nick, what am I, the sidophilia?
Fuck you. You're a pervert.
Yeah, you are. That's your lawyer, Chris.
Yeah, I think cytophilia.
Sidophilia, yeah. That's what I like, watching people eat.
Yeah.
Well, Eamon likes watching horses eat cartoons or something.
Yeah, I remember that. That was weird when you showed us your search history. I liked that. Next one, camp counselor selling signed baseball card of former camper Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, I didn't even think this was like a little bit cool. Like, this is a bizarre thing for a man to have just held on to like a baseball card of an 8-year-old boy for 30 years.
Dude, yeah, what is a middle-aged man hanging on to a baseball card like that? Like, signed by Mark Zuckerberg, and
Yeah.
he's holding it, like, he's so horny, too. Look at,
It's
pull
in
his face
perfect
up.
condition. If it was in bad condition, I would be like, all right, that's fine. But it's in perfect condition.
Was flipping through a magazine years ago, he came upon he riffed through boxes of memorabilia in his basement, running his fingers over old photos and newspapers. This guy's creepy.
Yeah, he's very creepy. It's also like I've never seen anyone have something that's so rare and no one would fucking want it.
It's like my version. Who wrote this article? It's like my version of middle life crisis. I'm 50 years old, and I figured this would just be something to have.
Yeah, well, it's like he's selling it, and then the weirdest part is Mark Zuckerberg's going to help him sell it, I guess. Like they're going to put it up for auction.
Are they friends? Does he work at Facebook? I'm so confused.
I don't know. He was like, I definitely remember him, even though it was 30 years ago. He really stuck with me. And you're like,
Is somebody-
how fucking cute was Mark Zuckerberg as a kid, you know?
I didn't even know.
We don't usually do this much pedophile stuff. I'm sorry.
Wait, they never. I never had a baseball card when I was in Little League.
You never had one? I got some. I'll bring them here.
Wait, they made you cards?
Yeah, they made us little cards.
All I have is like one team picture, and the coach is blocking me because I was so bad. So it's just like my eyes on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's great. The coach should be in the back. Why is the coach in the front of the picture?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Mark Zuckerberg posted the auction Thursday on Instagram. I can't read from here. What is it? Can you make it bigger a little bit? Partly as a way to promote NFT technology in general, but also to help promote NFT access to his company's platforms. It's like
This is rigged.
Yeah,
This is rigged. It's so Zuckerberg can pump it. He wants to sell his NFTs. He's acting like he's an engaging person. He's an alien. He's not engaging.
He's a freak. Show that picture of him with all that sunscreen on him again. Out in the ocean. He looks like a fucking alien. Look at that. Look at that freak. That guy is a gazillionaire.
I think he's wearing a mask.
No. That's SPF 1000. That's doing whiteface.
He's doing
whiteface to go surfing.
He would be, if you could name 50 CEOs or even 5 that you'd want to meet, he wouldn't even be in like my top 100.
I don't even think I could think of 5 that I would want to meet.
Really?
Yeah. Why would you want to meet a guy that's going to be like...
I want to meet like Mark Cuban. I think he's awesome.
Oh, Mark Cuban's cool. I would meet Mark Cuban.
Okay. Would you want to meet Steve Jobs if he was alive?
Actually, I'd rather meet him if he was dead. More of an interesting get for an interviewer like myself, you know? Like, we got Steve Jobs on the program tonight. It's just an empty turtleneck.
Standing over his corpse saying, see, I'm smarter than you. I could have done Apple.
Okay. So, on the phone, we have a special guest right now.
Okay.
It's kind of a present, I guess, is what we'd say. Since this is the 10th episode, and we could probably make a compilation of the amount of times you told us that you fucking hate us and that you want new producers. We took the time to make actual LinkedIn, Indeed, and Craigslist ads to find a new producer for this show.
I knew there was something up today. I knew there was something. They had a weird attitude when I walked in. They were all weird and silent. Normally they're like, hey, Kyle, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, he's fucked.
They like give me hugs and like little kisses on the cheeks. Today, nothing. Cold, silent. I knew this was coming.
So someone through Indeed actually reached out to us from California. We have the resume right here. We're going to give them your resume. And they know the show. They know that they're being interviewed on the show. And you're going to conduct a job interview live on the show with this person.
Okay. Do they know they're not going to get it? Can we get the... Do they know they're on the air?
They will know.
Do they know that we're racist?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they watch the podcast.
The podcast.
Yeah, they watch the podcast.
Good.
Okay.
Can I get Can I know what I'm looking at here?
Yeah, you can't... Hey.
Are you guys ready for me to bring him on?
I'm ready. I need a fucking
give us the
resume.
fucking paper.
Oh, right. Hey, we're about to have our guest, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, man.
All right. You are on the air.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. How are you?
Hey, how's it going? Baubak, talk to me.
Hey, so
I've been wanting to talk to you for so long.
Do you prefer that I call you T or is it T Rizzo?
I think if you just call me just Rizzo, you know, I dropped my first name and just went to the first letter, and now I'm trying to move away from that as well. So just Rizzo.
So are you moving away from your first name in an entirety?
Yeah, it didn't fit with my brand, honestly. I mean, I don't tell anyone, but my first name is Travis, so it was just like it was a little too white for me. So
you're trying to sneak in the back door with like some like they're like, oh, he's not a white guy because his name's T Rizzo.
Yeah, I try to be elusive like that. You know, I try to be a little bit.
That's
serious,
deceptive. I like that. That's a positive thing to me.
Do you find it easier in life these days not being white?
You know, I try to go around like I'm colorblind. You know, like I wear sunglasses a lot. It's sunny here in California. So I usually don't see color, and I try not to see color for myself either when I look in the mirror.
That's pretty convenient now that everyone hates white guys.
So are you... I'm sorry, T. I'm a little bit confused. Are you colorblind?
No, I'm not. No, but I tried it.
Oh, you meant actual like race color. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah.
Right.
And Your education, Chico State University?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Wildcats. Go Wildcats.
I do see that it took you 5 years. Well, it's with the extra year.
Yeah, I figured you would bring this up. So I took a gap year to take vocal lessons. I was trying to become a singer. So I took a gap year, went up to San Francisco, and practiced with a vocal coach. So I can sing pretty well now, but then I realized that I wasn't good enough to be like an actual performer.
Well, let's maybe hear a little bit of that voice, if you don't mind.
Yeah, if you just give us like 30 seconds of maybe with your vocals and while saying some things at Maggiano's on the menu.
Sure. Well, we have some spaghetti, and we have some meatballs, and we have some salad and some breadsticks, and we also have wine. Oh, yeah, Baubak drinks some wine.
Was that good?
Tell me, do it one more time, but tell me about the tiramisu.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe...
Mr. Baubak, would you like some dessert tonight? We've got some flan, and we've also got some tiramisu. That's my favorite.
So it's kind of like a country. It's kind of like an Elvis type voice. So I'm still workshopping it. So don't like judge it too much. But
I think it's really good.
Well, thank you. Yeah. How you guys doing today? I appreciate this opportunity so much. I mean, I saw this ad on Indeed, and I'm like, oh my God, this looks incredible. The Baubak podcast. I was already a listener, and I'm just so excited to be here. I just had to say that.
Yeah, we're happy to be here too.
When you say on your expertise, I see management skills, audio production, social media marketing, soundboard. Tell me about some of your management skills, like how you've managed a situation that may have been difficult for you in your life, like being white.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I try to manage my emotions sometimes. I am Italian, so I'm very hot-blooded, as you probably know, Baubak. And, so, for example, one time I was working at Maggiano's Little Italy, and, this guy, kind of hoity-toity guy, he was wearing a Patagonia vest, and he laid down $100 for a tip, like I was some charity case. And, I'm like, get your filthy fucking dollars off my table, eh? And, so that, I guess that was an example of how I didn't manage that well. But moving forward, I did not yell at another customer. So that was the last.
That's right. I think as an Italian, I think you're allowed to do that once a week to people.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I was on like a 10 times a week path earlier in my life, but I've since calmed down a little bit.
What would you say is the worst part about being Italian?
It's the stereotypes. It's Mario and Luigi. Like, people just act like that's not racist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's a me, Mario. Like, that's a racist voice.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm not Mario or Luigi. I'm a guy that yells at people.
Right. I'm Steve Rizzo.
Yeah. So it says here that you speak multiple languages. You speak Spanish pretty well, or just a little bit?
Just a little bit. I really don't speak Spanish, but I prepared some for you guys today, just to show that I'm into other cultures and I'm not one-track minded.
Yeah, Baubak's Mexican, so that's great.
Yeah. So because under languages it's English and then Spanish and then in parentheses very little. So we'd love to hear you speak some Spanish.
Will you read the menu at?
No, because that's Italian, and I wouldn't want to disrespect Maggiano's Little Italy. So, like, if I said something to you, Baubak, like, "Whose podcast is more guapo?" Like, I don't know if you know what that means.
This podcast is very handsome.
Yeah.
This podcast is the bathroom. Is that what you said?
No, that'd be baño.
Oh yeah, I know. I got a D- in Spanish. I know. Do you plan on learning more Spanish, or is that all we got?
I could if you guys wanted to. I don't know,
it is a
what your audience is like. Okay, sure. Absolutely. Yeah, and I wanted to ask, will I have to relocate for this job, or could this be done remotely?
Well, it depends, because we've been thinking about changing your name completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
To Tizzo.
to Tizzo. So instead of T Rizzo, just Tizzo is what we would like to change your name to.
Kind of like Lizzo, but like Tizzo.
Sure.
And
yeah, I'm feeling good as hell, so that's fine.
Do you have a problem with how you would dress when you show up to work? Because we're looking for someone to dress as if they're a Hooters waitress.
Right, but they're male.
But they're a male.
Sure. Yeah. And real quick, Baubak, can I just ask you a question?
Sure.
Are you guys like fucking with me, or is this like a real job interview? Because I just want to make sure we're on the same page. That like I'm pretty serious about this job.
No, this is real. This is real, but this is also
Okay.
a comedy. This
Sure.
is also a comedy podcast, so we have to ask all of this series of questions.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sorry, that was my Italian nature coming out. You know, I got a little hot-headed there for a second. Anyways, yeah, I mean, whatever you want me to dress as. As you can see, are you guys looking at my resume right now?
Yeah.
We're looking at your resume. Nowhere in your resume does it say that you're hot-headed, which is good because that's not good for an employer to hear that. But
Right. Yeah, I'm trying to just be upfront with you guys. So yeah, I mean, as you can see,
we're a very non-abusive environment. So having someone who's hot-headed kind of makes us a little nervous, you know.
Sure, yeah, Baubak, I understand that. And what I would say to you is maybe it'll add a little spice, a little Italian spice, maybe some oregano to the podcast. You know, something that maybe you're currently lacking a little bit. You know, I've seen a few shows. It is very good, but, you know, maybe a little spice added on, a little hot-headedness. That could help drive some views up. So,
Tizzo, in closing, if you were to improve our podcast, since you are a listener and someone who watches it, what are some suggestions you would have for us and our current production team right now in the office to improve it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so I did actually think of a new section that you could do on the show, and it would just be called Answering Twitter Questions with Baubak and Kyle. So I actually tweeted out to all of my followers, all 300 of them, you know, hey, I'm going on this interview. Can you please send some questions for Baubak? So I have them here today. Would you guys like to answer a few and kind of see how this segment would go?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Yeah. So the first question comes from @BigPoppy400. He says, rank these Chicago icons in order of fuckableness. Okay. So Scottie Pippen, a large Lou Malnati sausage pizza, the Bean, and Mayor Lori Lightfoot. So just whenever you guys are ready.
I would have to go number one of fuckableness with the Bean.
Yeah.
Because it makes me think of a woman's bean.
Yeah, it's the most shape-like thing.
Correct.
That makes sense.
And I think number
Pizza.
2 would be the pizza, yeah.
Because of the warmth.
Because of the warmth and the softness of the pizza.
And then I'd probably just do 3 and 4 together and have a threesome with Lori Lightfoot and Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, that was correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Yeah, so the next one comes from @LittleBill64. It's a fuck, marry, kill. So fuck, marry, kill, James Taylor, Mayor Lori Lightfoot, and T. Rizzo. So
Wait, who's the last one?
T. Rizzo, myself. It's me.
Oh, okay. It's Tizzo. Just so we're clear. So Tizzo.
Okay, well, we can discuss that, yeah.
Tizzo, Lori Lightfoot, and then who was the first person?
James Taylor.
James Taylor. Okay.
If you look how you look in this photo, I would say I would have to fuck you.
Okay. No, I think that makes sense.
And Mary would be absolutely Lori Lightfoot, because I would become the first lady.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You would be a great first lady
Thank
of Chicago.
Thank you. And then kill. Who's left to kill? James Taylor?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I think you should marry James Taylor.
You know, fuck, marry, kill never has a divorce, which is a great addition.
Yeah.
So, Tizzo, one last question for you. We really enjoyed talking to you, by the way. We appreciate your time so far. It says you have run a successful podcast and you have experience as a producer. So how are you with audio and visual? Because we're looking to make a cut over here. So how are you with production pre or post?
Sure, I'm incredible. When you say you're making a cut, are you cutting someone from the current team?
Yeah, but they're in the room, so we don't want to say it yet.
Yeah, we don't want to say who. That's our next segment.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, my skills are very good. So I would say I'm more of a on-air personality than a producer. I mean, you guys can hear right now. I mean, I'm entertaining as fuck. So, you know, I think I would add a little bit of that more so than the actual production skills. But, you know, I'm motivated. I'm driven. I can, you know, hold a boom mic. You know, I can set up a C-stand. You know, typical stuff like that.
Well, we will review and get back to you. We appreciate everything, and we wish you the best thus far.
Okay. No, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be getting back to you in like 3 to 5 business days as well with my decision, and you know, we'll just go from there.
That's how this always works. So yeah, you let us know in 3 to 5 business days what your decision is, and yeah, we'll talk then.
Okay, perfect. No, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Take
thank
care,
you.
buddy.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Please tell me that
Is
you
he
guys know
out?
that guy.
Yeah, he just.
That's so funny to be like, I'll get back to you guys.
Dude,
3 to 5 business
alpha
days.
mailed us so hard. It was
he's
so
trying to
awesome.
alpha mail us. That rules.
Can you imagine going to an interview at Best Buy and then being like, well, you know, but actually, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm gonna let you know. Actually,
I'm gonna let you know.
he's definitely gonna send you an email. That's gonna be like, some big things are actually happening for me. And
Nobody give him my email, please. I don't want to hear from
Hopefully, he
him.
doesn't have LinkedIn Premium. He can just find it.
Shit.
Well,
I didn't think about that.
whatever.
That was
cares?
unbelievable.
Yeah, that
Wait,
was really
so
funny.
guys, we really don't. That was a great job by you guys. That was very Howard Stern-esque. I'm very proud of you guys.
Yeah.
Delete all of that. I don't want anyone on air just seeing me saying nice things to you.
That was good though. That went really well.
You guys did great. Austin, no wonder you were so nervous and gay, to be honest.
Yeah.
When we walked in. Come on.
Come on, don't ruin it.
Don't ruin it.
There we go.
Don't ruin it.
All we had
That's
to
the
do
only-
was get Tizzo on the phone, and it looks like someone's trying a little harder.
Yeah. Like, it's the only time I'm going to compliment you guys. But so you guys didn't actually know the person.
No, I was.
A random dude. Man, you guys picked.
Man, we are going to get a lot of haters if we keep doing this.
Yeah,
I
but
should
it is
keep
fun.
doing
We
it.
should keep doing it.
For sure.
No, I was really nervous.
All right.
It was. That's why I had to. Say, it was a real person.
Is that what you're like on dates?
Yeah.
No, I'm much better.
He doesn't go on dates.
That's true. I don't allow him
Yeah,
to.
yeah, you go that
That's
way.
how
I
it was
don't
on
know.
our first
He has to
one.
share his location with me. Yeah. All right, guys. This has been episode 10 of the Baubak podcast with my very best love, Skyle Canlins.
Kyle Stanlison.
And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. We need help. We
need
need
a
help.
lot of help.
We are running out of money big time.
Yeah.
And this is not a joke. This is the real part of the podcast where we say we are in an incredible amount of debt. This place is way too big.
Yeah.
We're the only ones in here. We leave the AC running all the time.
That's-
The utility bill is immense.
Seems like a mistake that we do that, but
Yes, this entire thing seemed like a mistake, but episode 10, who knows where we're going to be at episode 100, hopefully without a couple of these producers. Thank you. I'm Baubak Bader and Kyle Scanlon.